You look stunning.
Thank you
oh
so
my
much.
God.
I appreciate it. I
Whoa.
thought it looked like art, so that was it, you know.
You definitely look like art.
Thank you so much.
Have you forgiven somebody in your family that, before you saw this film, that was like, you had to forgive them because you're family?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I do have to do it, and it is a hard battle. And I think the interesting thing about forgiveness is sometimes you thought that you have forgiven, and then years go by and something happens and you realize you haven't, and you're still holding on to it. So yes, I'm not going to go into the specifics of that, but
Okay.
I've definitely had to forgive people in my family before and after this movie, you know. So and friends and myself. I think forgiving yourself or believing that you are forgiven is a really hard task as well.
That's deep. Good one. Good one.
For
Okay.
sure, yes.
Is it easier to forgive a friend or a family member?
Is it easier to forgive a friend or a family member?
Because you can be closer with a friend and any
Yeah, I was
family
gonna
member
say.
too.
Or with like family, you almost do because you feel like, well, they're family and I'm obligated, you know? I mean, I don't know that, I think family can probably hurt you deeper, you know what I mean? But whew, that's a really good question. I want to like give you like a either or answer, but I truly do feel like it could be both. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Titus being a first-time director, do you think that actually was an advantage versus knowing all this information?
I do, but I have a bias. Because the first movie I did, I was a first-time actress, and I think it maybe helped me not knowing some of the process, you know. But, I mean, I think yes and no. I think that you absolutely need that, and I think to walk into any craft that people spend their entire lives working at and to just think, oh, I'll just be great at this, I think there's a little bit of a flaw there. And so I don't want to just say he was just a first-time director who jumped in. He took his time, and he got with the right people, the right team, the right producers. He took his time with the script. He took his time with every shot. He relied on his actors. So I think that he really learned from the people around him and gleaned from the people around him. So he had a lifelong lesson truncated, you know what I mean? But I think there are some advantages to that, you know. I think there are some advantages to him being new and being traditionally a painter that caused his eye to see things a little differently. So it was actually a really great adventure to be a part of this movie and to watch the way he put scenes together.
Okay, last question. Working with Titus, how was it working with Titus?
It was amazing working with Titus. It was great working with him. I feel like, again, it's very inspiring. You know, you're watching somebody who is a visionary, who is great at probably everything that they do. And, you know, I think he really took his time with each scene and with his actors. So, you know, there's nothing more that you can ask for to just be inspired on set and be excited and know that when the director yells cut, you're doing great work. So
good talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, likewise.
Thank you.